saying that man just greatness right there. Like you cannot talk about basketball without MJ. Can't.
In my opinion, I think Bron is better.
Explain.
Bron brought Cleveland a championship. When the last time Cleveland won a championship?
It was like a 56 year drop or something like that.
Yeah, and then who was on that championship team? Like who was Kevin Love? Kevin Love wasn't the same on that championship team.
Boy.
Wait, Kyrie was?
Yeah, Kyrie, Kevin Love. There was still that guy. It was still them.
But look, Bron also had to go up against better competition. Today's competition is way better than the competition Jordan was going up against.
The Eastern Conference?
Welcome back to another episode with us, the Retired Athletes. It's your boy Luz, it's your boy Frank, and it's your boy Dennis, man. Right back with another fire episode. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Now look, we see y'all be commenting and we see y'all be liking it, but y'all not subscribing. Like, come on.
Hey, what's up with that, man? Help us out, bro. Y'all enter to our house.
Tell your mama,
you have to show gratitude. You feel me?
Man, like make sure y'all let everybody know, man. We're not gonna go after y'all cousins or anything. Like, yeah, we old enough and all, but like, bro, we just want that subscribe. We need that, and we definitely need y'all likes and comments. We need y'all to play a huge role in us blowing up, man. We do this for y'all. So therefore, go like and subscribe and comment to Retired Athletes on YouTube, Retired Athletes Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. Go give us a follow. Watch our videos and check us out, man. We got nothing but bangers coming soon for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with our first topic of the day. Why Russell Wilson can't lead his team back to the Super Bowl? We're going to pop this off with Frank.
I don't blame this on Russell Wilson at all. I blame this on Pete Carroll. I think Russell Wilson hasn't missed the playoffs since. I think he missed the playoffs one time since he's been with the Seahawks, and I think he's been not carrying the team ever since the Legion Boom died. Ever since that pick, feel like Russell Wilson been carrying his team because their O-line been bad, their defense been degrading. I mean, and to be honest, they've been losing like good coaches on the defensive side, the head coaching jobs over the years. But I think the main reason why Russell Wilson can't get to the Super Bowl is because his team is constantly going downhill. I mean, it could be because of Pete Carroll. I mean, you really look at it. Pete Carroll was only going 7-9 back-to-back years in 2010 and 2011 before Russell Wilson showed up, and the Legion Boom started becoming the Legion of Boom in 2012. So I don't blame Russell Wilson for it at all.
The thing is, Russell can lead them back to Super Bowl, but what
I agree with that.
What I felt like that held them back from getting into that potential is the less help at the defensive side. Because ever since the Legion of Boom era, the entire defense died down. We talking about they had numerous of losses. They started losing pieces on the D line, started losing pieces in the linebackers, and they lost their entire secondary. That really helped build who they were, their identity. So, like, honestly, like, until they could get a good enough defense for Russell, because Russell has a good enough offense. Yes, offense line's an issue, but like these past couple of years, he was still able to win with that no good offensive line, that no good ass offensive line.
Enough MVP
playoffs. It never had a losing season in Seattle. Never.
Even the 1 year they missed the playoffs, they went 9-7.
Exactly. So like,
You did?
Like everything is there is no defense that I really felt like if Pete Carroll as a coach could put together a defense, put together a nice defensive staff, Russell will have one more or two more rings before he go.
I mean, before you go, can I ask one question real quick?
Yeah.
If Pete Carroll didn't call that passing play in the Super Bowl, y'all think the Seahawks win another ring the next year? If stuff like that be changing the face of teams.
I would say they went back. I would say they go back to back, but they're not winning that third one.
Yeah, they not.
They won the third one, but would have made it back?
They would have beat the Patriots and Brady in that Super Bowl, and they would have went back that third year. They might have either would have played Brady. Yeah, they most definitely would have played Brady or Peyton. I think Peyton was on last shoes, and that Denver defense tightened up. So one of those teams is gonna beat Seattle. Seattle wasn't gonna go 3 years in a row.
Yeah, I think they would have made. Yeah, agreed. I think he would have made it back,
Yeah,
but he would. They wouldn't have one.
they won it.
Yeah, go ahead, Darius.
Oh, but first for me, I want to see Russell leading the Seahawks to the Super Bowl again. I believe his time had come. His time had ended during the glory days because that defense not there no more. The Legion of Doom, they bye bye. They gone.
Legion of Doom.
Richard
This
Sherman
nigga, bro.
will Richard Sherman will
Oh
knock
my
it down.
gosh.
will, will knock it down. Richard Sherman, not Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman will knock it down. Pete Doe try to get that contract. Pete not having it.
Window ain't closed, man. It's
Oh,
gonna be
Pete.
one more window where they build up that defense. You know what? Know what? The Seahawks might be done. You're right. It might be done. Low
But
key, maybe 2 or 3 years. Russell Wilson might get traded to a different team. I
they
don't think he
might.
want to stay in Seattle.
Honestly, I think he might get traded to another team. No, not forget that. I don't know when his contract up, but when it's up
Yeah,
and that team still ain't looking the same, he's gonna leave.
right.
Like just cause he had DK, just cause he had Lockett, just cause he have Carson in the backfield, that's not gonna matter to us. That offensive line and getting the defense is probably the only two things at this point in his career. Cause like he's already past making the money and whatnot. At this
Yeah.
point, it's about winning championships now to him. Just like where every other quarterback getting in their 30s, it's all about winning championships
They're
for
getting a
before they
ring,
go ahead and
cement
retire.
yourself as
They
the
want a
top.
ring before they
I
go.
just don't see it because we're in the NFC rest. Like we still have a
Yeah,
talent coming in our division. We still got the 49ers, the Cardinals, the Rams, and
Yeah.
the Seahawks. They sound like a pick because while other teams like building their team up, the Seahawks not doing nothing really. They're not doing nothing.
nothing.
Like nada. It
Oh, they
shouldn't
only
be.
had 3 draft picks this year.
It shouldn't be like what's the Wilson
Can't build
complaining
a
about his
good
O
team like
line.
that.
Like your job as the head coach made okay. If your main player is your quarterback, like your star player of the team, your job to make him happy. You shouldn't be complaining about not having the O line, bro. Like, you should have never said that
Right.
in the media, bro. He should have had that. So okay, you don't have no line. I got you. You don't have to say nothing about it. But no, what's
I think he
Wilson?
did that just because he was trying to get out. That's the
Hey,
reason why I think he did it.
I don't know why he did it, but Pete need to do something.
Pete gotta do something, man. Like Pete for these last 10 years now, he been doing nothing but winning. Even that one year when they did not make it to the playoffs when they went 9-7, it's been
Mm.
winning. 9 or more wins a season, winning, and it's just like you're winning, but you're not adding on to make that team better for the next year. Where you got teams like San Fran, Arizona, and LA, where they're getting better for that next season. And right now, as it's looking at me like Seattle is not messing with any of those teams in the West right now. In terms of if they offensive line, well, when they offensive line do go against those D lines in the West, they might hold up for one of those games and win, but they're not going to sweep any of those teams. It's just going to be like like I'm saying is you got a 32-year-old quarterback. If he asks for an O line, get this man O line. That's all he asking for. If he said he need more dogs on that defense, so where like there's a game where they can't really move the ball and they really need their defense to do their best to keep the game close, and Russ will find a way to shake something. Get this man a defense. Get him some guys that's gonna come in that's gonna be willing to work and put this team right back on the map where they used to be.
Bro, arguably, bro, they might have the worst team in the division. Is the Cardinals roster better than the Seahawks? Nah, it might be Seahawks
They
roster
are
might be
younger,
slightly
but I
better.
can't really say like, all right, offensive wise, Seattle offense is better than Arizona.
Yeah.
Defensive wise,
Wait, hold on.
Arizona
Arizona
got
got
it.
DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, Christian
Let's
Kirk.
be for real. Yeah, AJ
Well,
Green, still the AJ Green we all know and
yeah,
love.
is he?
Yeah, you're right. He's not the same.
Yeah, they have AJ. But I mean, like these last couple years, AJ been in and out of injuries.
Yeah, yeah. The
So
Cardinals running back.
they
Great
got
question.
Connor. They got Connor. James Connor.
At
I
running
don't
back,
think
Yeah.
James Conner that.
I don't think he that good either.
you
Yeah.
should have kept King
Right.
Drake.
Yeah, the Seahawks probably got a better team.
They should have kept Kenyon.
Yeah, they
That's
should
what I'm
have
Yeah.
kept
saying.
him.
Like defensive wise, Arizona got a way better defense than the Seahawks. Offensive wise, still Seattle got the edge because like to me personally, quarterback wise, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is still young, way younger than him, so he still got more to develop. But Russell, he's been in the league, he's developed. He, like Russell still Russ.
Yeah.
So
The only thing
I
scary
look.
about the
I looked at it.
Cardinals is got them Chandler Jones and JJ Watt. Like, only
literally,
like the only thing that scare me.
but we don't
Buda
know if
Baker.
Chandler
They got
Jones
Buda
gonna
Baker
be
too.
playing with Arizona at the beginning of the season. Because I'm pretty sure I think he's holding out right now because of a contract that he's trying to get.
Who holding out?
I think Chandler Jones.
He is. I didn't know that.
I seen some don't quote me on anything, but I seen something online and think he's holding out right now. It's a contract issue. I don't know if Arizona working on that or not, but he's not coming until they get that situated or something like that. And it's like that for a couple players, including Jamal Adams.
Oh, for the
Arguably
Seahawks.
one of the best safeties right now in the game.
Somebody
Um,
lying there.
and he's holding out because he want a new contract done.
What
And
outside linebacker
I
do?
do believe he should get paid as a top safety.
Oh no, man.
He don't get your interceptions and anything, but
This man,
the defense they evolve around him.
this
And what we
man,
see in New York when he played, that Jets defense is way better. When he didn't play, it was just a mediocre Jets team.
this man is a well-known blitzer. Jamal the outside linebacker. That's what Jamal is to me.
Get a
Just,
bot safety.
hmm?
A bot safety.
I see just an outside linebacker. Like that's what he
I
really
see him
is to
more as
me.
a bot safety.
That man would get all the sacks he want.
Dude got more sacks than picks.
I'm saying.
He do. He do.
And that
A
man,
defense lineman finished more picks than him last year. 1-0.
that man just a big old outside linebacker. But just a strong safety. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, to wrap things up about the topic, if y'all want to agree, the main reason Russell Wilson hasn't been able to get back to a Super Bowl, and I'm not sure when the last time he got to a championship game, but the reason why he can't get back is because of defense and maybe because a little bit on Pete Carroll part. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
50-50 Pete Carroll. No, I think it's 100% Pete Carroll.
Okay, yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah,
100%
not
Pete Carroll.
100, maybe 80, but we got to bring the general manager too. What's his name? Snyder.
Yeah. Yeah.
He haven't bring no tat on the defense in a minute.
He haven't been bringing in cats like when it's free agency time to sign free agents and make blockbuster trade. I mean, they only made one blockbuster trade probably in the last 4 years. Now it's to get Jamal Adams.
Oh, and
And
that reminds me, I was reading an article a couple months back. They were saying like, okay, you know how the DJ and Boom was foreign, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying Pete Carroll, he was at USC, right?
yeah.
And I guess he had a heads up on who was like one of the best players in college or whatever, and he had a good idea of who to draft on his team because he knew which players are NFL ready, and that kind of helped build Legion Boom. But he hasn't been in college for like a minute now, and you've been seeing the draft not be as good as they were like early on. You feel me? So that could be a reason why the defense is not as good as it is now.
I mean, I can't. I mean, like, I can agree then disagree
Hmm?
with that. I agree because, like, I can honestly say, like, a part of his success was kind of like knowing what players to draft because, like you said, he knew who was NFL ready and who's not. So he kind of knew and figured out who he wanted on his team. But as years go, you should still have that kind of mindset because, like, you was a college coach, so you knew when you was recruiting players from high school, you knew who was college ready, who's ready to go when they first walked on camp. So I felt like that same kind of mindset and tendency should have been the same even after you done got the NFL players ready when you first came into the league. It should have still been the same a couple years later now. Like you should
I mean, it's
have
kind
your
of harder
players.
now because he's not in the college ranks anymore. He's not on the
Hey,
field.
he's
You feel
not, but
me?
like
Yeah.
and all like it's not the same, but then it's the same with the recruiting process and NFL and college. But like you're still recruiting, and the difference is they're not committing to you. You're drafting them to play for you for a couple years, see what they can do, and you'll go from there. So therefore, like I feel like if you've been watching these cats play through their seasons and you really been studying them and you have something in your mind you think that the NFL ready, put them in your own board for just in
Yeah.
case. Like you never know.
Talking about board, they gotta start trading their first round draft picks. The Rams haven't suffered from it yet, but I know the Seahawks have a habit of trading like their first three
Yeah, the
round
Rams
picks.
haven't suffered yet.
Nah.
Yeah, but it's coming. It's coming. You can't get away with that for too long.
Now you can't. You can't keep drafting. Or you can't trade away first round picks for older guys, man, all the time.
And not signing them.
Exactly.
Or signing them and then making like issues with the contracts over time.
That was our take on the Russell Wilson situation. You guys let us know in the comment. Do you think Russell Wilson cannot or can he lead his team back to the Super Bowl? Let us know in the comment and what you think. So we're
Or
gonna
like,
go ahead. We're gonna get to our next topic. I know Darren's gonna like this one. We're gonna go ahead and do the LeBron James, Michael Jordan debate. I'm gonna pop it off first question. Who is better?
I'm
Darren?
curious. I'm gonna let Darius go first, but I'm kind of curious on who y'all got because I don't remember who y'all said. But yeah, y'all go
Well,
ahead.
I know who better. I'm gonna say it.
Go
Better
ahead.
out of MJ and Bron.
Yep.
Go with MJ
LJ, and why is that?
because MJ's success, his success come from him being that guy. Cause when MJ faced like difficult challenge, he didn't run away. He didn't complain. Probably did complain, but I wasn't back in the damn 90s or 80s. But he stayed on that same team and helped build that team and made it go on a three-peat 2 times. And then I make it more crazy. That man real deal retired, came back, and three-peated. That will make it more crazy. And after that, he retired again, came back for like a good season till he got injured. When he played for the Wizards, and he still averaged like 20 points. I'm saying that man just greatness right there. Like you cannot talk about basketball without MJ. Can't.
In my opinion, I think Bron is better.
Explain.
Bron brought Cleveland a championship. When the last time Cleveland won a championship?
It was like a 56 year drop or something like that.
Yeah, and then who was on that championship team? Like who was Kevin Love? Kevin Love wasn't the same on that championship team.
Boy.
Wait, Kyrie was?
Yeah,
You know
Kyrie, Kevin Love, they was still that guy. It was still them.
But look, Bron also had to go up against better competition. Today's competition is way better than the competition Jordan was going up
the
against.
Eastern Conference?
I'm talking about in the finals. He had to go against the Warriors. He has to go up against Westbrook. He probably got to go up against Giannis now. Like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, he only played Westbrook once in the finals.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying in general. The competition. I'm talking about in general the competition in the NBA.
Westbrook not with that guy. Not.
No, not now. I'm talking about like in the early and late 2010s.
He wasn't that guy back then.
So let me ask this question: who had to go against the better talent, Bron or Jordan?
Is it the better talent?
That's a good question.
Hey, it's a good question.
That's the way I look at it. Bron did more against better players than Jordan.
But the defense was more tougher like back then too.
It was way Jordan was way tougher back then.
Jordan was really getting his ass beat like mid game. He was really fouling that man, punching him. There's no way your looks should be busted in basketball like that, bro. Like they really made.
Nowadays, man, it's pretty much like
Well, they would have made Jordan game. Made a,
I think Bron. I
they would
think
have
Bron will be able to adjust to that time if you put him there.
they would have made that man go inside the weight room for the whole summer just to gain weight, bro. Like the defense was no joke back then. Now I bet somebody get Tet just by here you go, ref. He got the ball. Tet. Damn. That the whole game right now.
I don't really think that's like that makes them soft. I think it's just like they know they could get away with it. They just like do it. You feel me?
Oh
Kind of the
no.
reason, kind of like what's going on with the Olympic team, like losing to Nigeria and them. Like they're not used to not getting calls, but we know they better than them. So
Oh no, I haven't seen nobody play that Kobe defense yet. That defense is like so amazing this day and age.
I think it's better on loose.
Out of Jordan and Bron,
Yeah.
I'm a Bron fan, so I'm going Bron. Bron better. All the way.
Yeah.
All
Why
the way.
why you say that?
Why I say that? Because like the way LeBron carry himself and how he play basketball is very different from how Kobe, Jordan, and other guys play. It's like Bron plays team ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying Jordan and Kobe don't, but I feel like Bron do more to win. He's not just like he a scorer, but he's not I'm gonna get 50 and make sure that my team win. No. He do everything for the team. He go out there, play defense, go out there, get them bounds. He go ahead and get assists. Like he's an all around player. That's why I say he's better.
Basically like a Magic Johnson.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Like he'll put the team on his back. He done play with a lot of guys that's not like when you look at their team. Like for example, let's start with Cleveland. When he came back to Cleveland, you look at that team and you see all they have is Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. They still losing.
They traded for
Bron came
Kevin
back and
Love.
changed it around, huh?
When LeBron joined, they traded for Kevin Love.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So all they had was just Kyrie. So and he came in there, turned around, dominant finals. They lost, but then that next year they won. And it's kind of the same way when he went to LA, a no good LA team. When he came to LA, yeah, his first year was rough. I think what really held him back from making the playoffs his first year there was injuries. Because at one point in the beginning of the season, because I remember it was like number 3 in the West, like before Christmas. And then after Christmas happened, I think he got hurt, so that team started to fall apart. And when All-Star breakdown happened and everything, that's when everything went down loop. But that second year with LA, when he went to get AD, got some bigs to come in and play, they won. So that's why I say like LeBron's more like to me personally, he's better than Jordan.
Oh, and I don't get why some people discredit that. I actually kind of see it harder because he had to do it in the bubble. They don't see their family, all that stuff that played a factor.
Yeah.
But you have people who resting up. Usually with AD got the bit break because AD get injured every season. Like he do get injured every season. Like him resting like half of the season, that put the Lakers out a good position to win the finals. No ands but about it.
It did.
Most people had dropped out NBA because COVID and the Black Lives Matter. Most people dropped out. Most people weren't even playing. And people just Jamie had it easy too because he just came there and dominated. Just by the lack of competition he had on his side of the conference, but I don't know.
Yeah, I still don't see why people call them both teams like last year's final fluke. It wasn't a fluke. Honestly, that Bubbles basketball was literally probably the toughest basketball any one of them NBA players had to play in their life because like you're away from your family, you're stuck in your room all day. It's pretty much like probation, pretty much. And
Bron said he don't even want to go back to Orlando.
Exactly, and just like you're either on a basketball court practicing, or you finna get ready for a game, or you're in your room all day and they bring your food to your room. So it was a mindset thing with the bubble. That's why I'm saying Miami and LA from last year, it was not a fluke. It was really a mindset thing. You ain't came with that mindset, of course you wasn't going nowhere.
Oh no.
Who's been to the finals more times, Bron or Jordan?
Bron been in 10 finals.
The fact that
Bron,
he been in more finals than Jordan should just say something too. But
but he lost some more finals than Jordan. Jordan 6 for 6.
Jordan never lost
oh,
the
he
final.
Yeah,
oh,
Jordan
he's 6 for
he's 6 for 6. And people say he could have
Yeah,
had
all
more
his
final
finals,
rings.
man.
He would have never retired. Like not mid, but after he 3-peated the first time, he retired to play. Well, he was like, I believe he was depressed because his dad died and everything. But he went to baseball. He came back and dominated some more, and he 3-peated again.
like this don't have nothing to do with topic, but it would be dope to see a 1-on-1 with Jordan and Bron in their primes. That would be a dope match to see.
That would be a nice matchup to watch. Nice matchup to watch, honestly.
Yep.
I'll probably take Bron though.
Yeah, me too.
There's who you taking.
Robin,
Who you taking? They'll play a 1-on-1. Both of them in their prime.
I'm taking Jordan because man, LeBron and Kobe 1-on-1 each other. I mean, Kobe used to ISO LeBron. Kobe was getting the best of LeBron, like every time.
Yeah, Kobe was a different animal.
Kobe was.
He was getting the best of
He was not the
LeBron every
player.
time. He used to ISO LeBron just for his amusement.
That was our take on the LeBron Jordan debate. You guys let us know who is better in your eyes, in your opinion. Let us know. We wouldn't mind arguing with you, especially Frank, my boy Frank. He got time to go ahead
Yeah,
and argue.
ain't got no time. Keep it short. I say yes or no. Feel me? Maybe in public, y'all ever see me? Maybe. I don't know.
Not too much time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about our all-time favorite quarterback. You guys want to do a list, or we're just gonna speak off of one name or a couple? How y'all want to do it?
Let's do five.
Dang.
5 QBs.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah, I
5.
didn't even make a list, but I could go ahead though.
Well, I'll start it off. Y'all won't if y'all go with that.
I have to do it. Like, I already got it back in my head. You want?
Go ahead, Darius.
Okay, my top 5 QBs. My favorite QBs is Payne.
Hold on. Before you go, guys. If y'all listening to this is not who we think are the top 5. It's our favorite. That's the key word. Favorite quarterbacks. All right, go
This
ahead.
is our favorites. This is not who we think top 5 is right now.
Okay, my number 1 is Peyton Manning. Because, Peyton Manning was a dog. He still is that guy, in my opinion, to this day.
Yeah.
Plus, I grew up watching Peyton Manning. I like the overtime Brady, but let me get number 2. Ooh, damn. My number 2 is, hold up, Brett Favre. He my number 2. My number 3 is Donovan McNabb. Number 4 is Mike Vick. And number 5 is Steve Young. I didn't grow up watching him, but before it was like Vick, it was Steve with the left hand QB that was mobile. Steve was the first to do it. Plus he won the 49ers at that. But down by the 5.
Interesting. I like it.
And for the people who like want to look at stats, they're not all about the stats because you used to watch those games during like the mid 2000s. Those games were amazing. People didn't really care about stats. People were there for the games, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's all it's about. Honestly, when you go into watching football games, it's not about stats. It's not, because that offense, like the other team, can have more offensive yards than the other team. It's the way how that team they have more yards than them played to win that game. It's all about the players. It's all about playing. It's not about stats. Stats look good on you, but it's not about the stats. It's about those players that come out there and play and work, get the win, get the job done.
Yeah.
Frank?
Dang. I was like, I thought I had a top 5, right? And then I started thinking about it, and I like, really? I really only like one good quarterback. But then, like, there was other quarterbacks that I thought was pretty good. So my favorite quarterback of all time, I've always been a fan of this quarterback, is Peyton Manning. I love Peyton Manning. For a long time, I thought Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady, and I still kind of feel that way. The only reason why,
that way. Go ahead.
Me too. I mean, the only reason why I kind of like almost okay. I put 1A and 1B. Peyton Manning is 1A, and Tom Brady's 1B. The only reason I put Tom Brady 1B is because he won us the Super Bowl. That's the only reason. But I
This
still
guy.
think Peyton, if you were to put Peyton Manning on the Bucks, he would have done way better than Brady. But and my second favorite quarterback is Michael Vick. I didn't get to watch Michael Vick until 2010 when he was with the Eagles. Then when I watched his highlights, I'm like, oh man, this man was dope. I like Lamar Jackson. I like Patrick Mahomes. And I was kind of a big fan of Andrew Luck. And my favorite quarterbacks for the Bucks. This is just something on the side. Josh Freeman is the reason why I started watching football in 2010. Thought he was gonna be good, but he turned out to be trash. And then the other quarterback. Oh, I still got love for Jameis. I think he's gonna be good, but hopefully not too good with the Saints. But yeah, go ahead, Ellis.
Interesting. I'm gonna do my top five all time. I'm gonna start at 5 though,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty much freestyling this. So I'm gonna start at 5. I'm gonna go Steve McNair. I love the way Steve played when he was playing and whatnot. Like it was honestly to me, it was almost like watching Russ play, kind of.
Yeah,
But in a like same situation like Seattle, but it was more so like it was a black man HBCU quarterback at that. So that's what made me like him a lot. Now that I did my research on him, I didn't even know he went Alcorn State. So it made me
Mhm.
like him even more to put him in my top 5.
That football life they did on him was good too. I
It's
kind of started fucking with Steven Miller after watching that football life.
yeah, say here when I watched that football, like that's when I started gravitating to him a lot more because of who he was outside of football and who he was on that field. So I was like,
Yeah,
yes, that dog.
Mm-hmm.
4, I got Steve Young. Steve Young kind of like he kind of brought that mobile like he really did, but he kind of brought it into the league like the 80s 90s area when he
Yeah.
was playing. So
Mhm.
like I really I do love mobile quarterbacks a lot. Like you can't go wrong with a mobile quarterback. And for him to kind of bring that style into the 80s 90s area, that's what made me gravitate to him too. Cause like not only he could throw, he would run, he would go,
yeah,
he'll go. You get on space and nobody's open, he's gonna go get the first.
and
So
he'll get cleaned up while doing it too.
and he'll get cleaned up like a little plate,
It
man.
won't
There's
bother
no
him. It
spot.
won't bother him at all.
And get back up and get ready for the next play.
Yeah,
3, I got Mike Vick. I always been a big fan of Mike Vick.
yeah,
I always been a fan of Mike Vick. Everything Mike Vick did and was doing, I didn't care about any of that legal crap he had going on.
yeah.
Mike Vick was still that boy. Mike Vick was my boy for sure. Like when you
We all
grew up, when you was
2000
a little
kids.
kid,
Yeah,
yeah. When you was a little kid, you was screaming out Mike Vick name. Before these new generation kids started screaming out Cam Newton, you was screaming Mike Vick.
right.
Mike
Right. Well,
Vick, he
watching
wanted to
football, I
wear
watch the
7 every
commercials, and I
day.
was like Mike Vick.
Exactly. You wanted
Had,
to wear the same jersey number as Mike Vick.
had the
Mike Vick
Mike
was
Vick
everything.
cleats.
Even Mike Vick's cleats, bro. If Mike Vick would have came out with a hairstyle, your kid probably wanted that Mike Vick haircut.
But
Like
when
Mike
he
Vick.
had cornrows, I was
Yeah.
wearing cornrows in '05.
Yeah, cornrows doable, but I know it wouldn't never look good on me. Never in a day in my life it'll look good on
Yeah.
me. Now, 2, I had Joe Montana.
That's
I always been a
interesting.
big fan of Joe Montana. Everything Joe Montana has did for San Fran is amazing.
Yeah,
5 Super Bowl wins, Pro Bowls, he got records, man. Joe Montana. It's crazy for Darius to even hear me say two quarterbacks in my top 5 happen to be quarterbacks that play for San Fran.
I thought you about to
yeah.
say Aaron
Darius driven
Rodgers.
for joy right now. He doing backflips.
Like what? I'm surprised. Los ain't gonna say the other quick, but wow, he said Steve Young and Joe Montana. That's crazy.
I'm still
From a Bucks fan.
I'm still expecting a Packers QB.
Yeah. Now 1. Um yeah, just like my 2 boys, man. Yeah, Peyton Manning, bro. Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning is a different dog. Different dog. From the day he came in to the day he left, different breed.
The media will never talk about it, but Peyton Manning he revolutionized the game. He
Yeah.
really did.
He really
What?
did. Because a lot of
He
people
did.
just
He
look
bring the
at
no
the
huddle to the
playoff
game.
record. Good.
I was saying, did he bring the no huddle to the game? I think he was one of the first people to do that.
Oh no, but
I
he
want to
brought the
say the
Omaha.
whole probably
I'm not
very
sure.
game, but I feel like if you want me to say it this way, I feel like he kind of initiated no huddle like to where now it's a every team they go no huddle inside 2 minutes or when it's clutch time
Mhm.
instead of just taking your time to score or whatnot when the game is on the line or when you really need points. I can say he most definitely he implement no huddle definitely into everybody's game plan.
Yeah. And I'll say this: if he ain't had the neck issues and his neck then gave up on him, Brady wouldn't have as much range as he has now.
Yeah.
If Peyton Manning was still there in the
Cause Payne was
late
stopping Brady.
2010s.
He was
It
Yeah.
stopping
was,
Brady.
but a lot of people don't want to talk about that though, because like they want to look at that postseason where like yes, Peyton Manning resume in the playoffs is it's not terrible, but it's not good either. Like yeah,
So
he
he
got 2 rings, but I mean like it's a lot of losses in there where you're like there's probably the top dogs teams to make the Super Bowl and out of nowhere they lose in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But like
think
but a lot of people don't want to talk about what he did in the league and in playoffs and in the regular season. It's just like there's nothing you can compare really to Peyton Manning. The closest place you can compare to him is Tom Brady. Yeah.
yeah.
Brett Favre, Joe Montana. But like I said, Peyton Manning was just a different dog. That's why he's number one.
Every time Peyton Manning met up Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game, I'm pretty sure he has won more. He's beaten Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game more than Tom Brady has beaten him. I just forgot what was the record.
Yeah, I
I
think I
looked up
remember
that.
seeing that too. Because if it's a wild card or divisional, Tom Brady got it every time.
Yeah.
But
If
when
it
it
was a
came to
championship
AFC
with everything on the
Championship
line,
game,
it was Peyton.
it was always Peyton.
Yeah.
But Peyton be having struggles. You know, like I say, everybody got their own kind of struggles. Like for example, Tom Brady was not good at all in the regular season for to me personally when he first came to Tampa. But in
Yeah.
that postseason though, it was just like, Brady, where was this in the 16 games you played?
Turned
Where was
into a
this?
whole different animal. Whole different
Different
animal.
breed. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's
All
our
three of us
quarterback,
did
though.
agree on Peyton Manning at one.
Yep.
New topic. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the NBA finals now. We already about 5 games in, game 6 tonight. So we're gonna pop off with theirs. How you feel about the series now that the tables kind of turned? It's really not all in the Bucks' hand. Because I know you predict the Suns in 6, but right now it's looking like Milwaukee in 6, or the game might go to 7. So what you thinking about it right now?
I feel like the game about to go to 7. I know they're looking all nice for the Suns right now, but I feel like they might adjust this game.
Son,
Hopefully, they might adjust. Cause the last games, I don't know, the coach need to like hit like a Phil Jackson or something. He need to go inside the locker room, slam some lockers, throw some sneakers or something. Smack Chris
yeah.
Paul. You need to do something, make the team play how they did like the first 2 games. Cause no way y'all should be in the beginning of the series 2-0. Like y'all down 3-2. Like that just no way. That just sad.
Yeah, I
All
got a
of them
lot
are
to
not
say on
celebrating
that.
too early in the locker room.
Yeah, I really got a lot to say on that because, like, I do feel part of that has to come from the locker room because they start off the season. They start the series fine, 2-0.
Yeah.
One night was a blowout. One they won by 10, and then all of a sudden it's just like 3 straight losses. Like, what
But
happened?
to be honest, though, the games be tight. It's just like towards the last few minutes, that's when things like that's when the Bucks pull out more. The Bucks be more clutch.
and I feel like what really helped the Bucks because like all year, I can't say all year long. I really pay attention to the season, but these playoffs though, like they defense came to play.
Yeah,
They came to play D when it's time to clutch up. They came and clutch up, and I really gotta give a lot of props to Giannis because like a lot of people don't want to give props to Giannis on how he carries stuff and how he carry the team because they look at him as he a coach type player. So whatever the coach say he do, this and that. But a lot of that, I could say, yeah, cool, whatever. But he has leadership, so him having that leadership, be able to tell the team, "Come on, man, we got this, bro. It ain't over." It shows the entire 12 men that they have play as a one unit on offense and defense. Yeah, I gotta give a lot of credit to Chris Middleton too. And he be having some nights where he'll go for like 30, 40 points. Then the next game, this man shooting 10 points. Like, what's up? But I still give credit to him though, cause like when it's time to ball, he come to ball. He don't sugarcoat anything. He ain't running from the challenges. He's there to play.
And Drew Holiday.
And Drew Holiday, like that Bucks team, honestly, like I was one of those that said Suns is 6, and I still got the Suns winning the finals. But I feel like the only way the Suns can win this finals is they come together, because like they already play as a unit themselves
Paul
too.
gotta show up.
But I think they had to come more so. They had to come more like in just about being prepared. Y'all gotta come mindset ready to play, because like anything can happen tonight. Anything can happen. You could go home without that championship, or you could literally see a game 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I predicted the Bucks to win the series. I said I don't know which episode, but I said if Giannis was healthy, he was gonna the Bucks are gonna win. I guess we could get into predictions right now. I actually got the Bucks winning this whole thing. They in Milwaukee. Oh yeah, they turned up for real, for real. They gonna have to finish this off. I think they all come out serious and they get the business.
Oh, they're in Phoenix right now.
It's game 6, right?
Yeah, they're in Phoenix.
Nah, they in Milwaukee tonight.
Are you sure?
It's in Milwaukee. Because the Suns is the higher seed.
But they only played like one game in Phoenix yesterday.
Yeah, they play one. You know how they do it. They go like they play like say like it's 1 versus 8 seed. The 1 seed play the first 2 games at home. Yeah,
Yep. It's in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Right. In Milwaukee. So, with that being said, my prediction for tonight, I have the Suns winning because I really feel like it's a whole lot of pressure on them. And CP3, he do very, very well when the pressure's on him. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, he never failed when the pressure's on him. Especially when he went to Oklahoma City, when they predicted him not to go to the playoffs and to get first lottery pick, he took them to the playoffs. And there was a bounce out, but he took them. Pressure was on him, and he led up to it. So I really do got them getting one out of Milwaukee. I see them winning tonight. Suns.
Yeah.
Darius?
Suns.
And Frank?
Bucks.
And like I said, with this one, and more so, it's an elimination game for the Suns. You have to come out and play like this is your last game. And I feel like you should play that with every single game. One thing about it in the best of 7 series, you have to play every game like it's your last. You have to, because why? It's only one thing on your mind: win. You can't afford to lose, because why? Everything's on the line. Especially you're in the finals, so that championship is on the line tonight.
And Chris Paul knows it's not easy to get to this point.
It's not easy,
especially with a lot of the other players who got hurt. Playoffs. Yeah.
Injuries
so they want to win the championship. It's the perfect opportunity.
But we want to show on time.
Yeah. So everybody, hey man, we appreciate y'all coming out, hearing us out on what we had to say. We appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. Subscribe. God damn it. Tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your granddaddy, tell your grandma, tell your sister, tell everybody, bro. We're the ones popping right now. We're the only ones that's doing it like this, man. Yeah. It's your boy Los. It's your boy Darius. It's your boy Frank. We'll catch y'all next episode. We out.